Hello and welcome to FDN News. I'm Jonathan Kane. Our top story this week, Goshen College has changed its hiring practices in order to allow homosexual faculty and staff. The Crossroads League University made the decision this past July. As a result, Goshen resigned from the Council for Christian Colleges and Universities. Goshen's new hiring practices do not align with the council's policies. The organization provided Goshen with the chance to be an affiliate instead of a member. They reached this conclusion after talking to the presidents of other colleges in the council. 75% of the members agreed that Goshen should be an affiliate instead of a member. Goshen turned down the offer. Eastern Mennonite University resigned for the same reason. While Goshen College resigns from the Council of Christian Colleges, Huntington University remains. But could HU be the next to hire homosexual faculty? FDN's Kelsey Cruz has the story.
Homosexual marriage is officially legal in all 50 states. So where does Huntington University stand on this relevant topic? According to the Dean of Students, Mike Wanis, all hired staff must agree with HU's Statement of Faith and Community Life Agreement. The Community Life Agreement says that the Bible clearly calls Christians to maintain high standards of sexual purity. Sexual relations are reserved for the institution of marriage between a man and a woman. Therefore, those hired to work at HU sign a statement saying they are in agreement and compliance with this concept, as well as other areas of life.
Your hope is that as Christians we can stand strong on certain tenets, but I will say that for our institution and many like ours, the sanctity of marriage, the sanctity of life, the ability to still fellowship and teach a Christian worldview with other people and colleagues who believe in Jesus Christ are still very important to us.
Huntington University is a Christian institution, but that doesn't necessarily mean that everybody shares the same viewpoints. Therefore, I wanted to talk to some HU students about their opinion on this issue.
Personally, I don't think that is in line with the foundation of the university.
I think that if we have the homosexual professors, we can learn from them, learn how to accept them, because no matter who you are or what you do, God still loves you.
I'm kind of in the middle with that situation. There's pros and cons to both sides of the story.
While there are varying opinions among students, Huntington University will not be changing its community life agreement at this time in regards to sexuality. Reporting for FDN News, I'm Kelsey Cruz.
Returning students were surprised to see the popular Loew-Brenn Cafe sitting empty. This efficient little stand offered pre-made sandwiches and salads for students in a rush. FDN discovered financial reasons caused this shutdown. The food counter was not even breaking even on its budget. Also, Sodexo is pushing for higher attendance at the newly renovated dining commons. We wanted to know what you thought about this closing in this week's Man on the Street segment.
Well, I miss it, kind of. I didn't use it that often, but I usually bring my lunch, and if I happen to forget it or I didn't have anything to make, sometimes I would get lunch out here, and I think it was good for students. A lot of them used to use it.
There were a lot of other options that were really nice to have, and I don't really see them being offered anywhere else.
I'm really not thrilled. I can't eat on Tuesdays because I have class from 8:30 to 2:15, so I don't get to eat until after 2:15, and I'm quite hungry. And I've tried to make it to the hub if a class got out early, but the line's just too long, and I'm just hungry and grumpy most of the day.
I really loved it because I was able to also do my homework, just be in Loew-Brenn ready for my next class in 40 minutes or so, and it was great.
Student Government Association, formerly known as Student Senate, is working toward finding a way to restart operations of the cafe. 1,500 elementary students filled the campus Wednesday for the 2015 Walk Into My Future event. The activity was part of the Noble County Promise Initiative. It is an experience for kindergartners through third graders to get a glimpse of how important education is for the future. Students from every department at HU helped lead activities to engage the visitors. They participated in drawing, tours, and games. Nate Perry with admissions organized the event. By having all the visitors eat on the quad this year, HU students were able to eat at the DC easily. Overall, the engaging activity inspired many students to begin thinking about their future careers.
Where we're at right now, We have been going and hearing stories. We have been going and seeing science. I want to be a teacher, and a teacher asks people questions how to learn, and they help other students learn.
This is the second Walk Into My Future event that HU has hosted. Well, that's all the time we have for you on this installment of FDN News. Don't forget to check us out online at forresterdigital.net and follow us on Twitter at FDN_news. And if you guys have a story idea that you'd like us to cover, feel free to drop it off in our suggestions box outside our studio. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.